What's going on, everyone? Going to be doing a little bit of a project here with a Memphis Hideaway head unit source. Missing one piece, what's going to go in the old radio slot instead of a head unit. But I got this so I can extend the USB and aux. But it is going to be Bluetooth anyway. This guy, it's like app controlled, and it the harness. Still hook up to FM and all that stuff, but it has a little remote too that you can hide somewhere, either in a switch slot or somewhere else. I got to figure that out. But I'm gonna pull the old radio out and get this wired up and all tucked in, and then I can worry about what's going to go in the head unit space later. All right, so you can hear the radio playing commercials. Box is all wired in. Just used a regular radio install harness, and still got to clean it up. I have some things for like key on for my gauge and stuff in here, and ground, because my radio for some reason doesn't have a ground in the plug. It has to use a screw. And yep, now I just got to get and mount this down in there and should be all set. And then once I get the little last piece in here, we can wire it up and test it out. Also, I decided for the remote and the USB charging port and aux, I'm going to make a little panel in here to hold that remote and stuff. So in case you don't have your phone ready, you can just pop the door open, hit the volume, power it off. All the options on the remote. I'll make like a little panel that sits, so it's like remote and USB port right here on the side, and still leave me access over there. Went ahead and made out of ABS a little box that was able to mount the USB charger and aux that I bought separate, and the remote. Now I just have to try to get in there and mount it with a few screws in the glove box so that it doesn't move. All right, got it mounted in. 3 screws, can get to the buttons real easily. Close it up, pop it open. Now I have my remote mounted, and from where I'm sitting, I can reach over and just hit it, and can get my little access to the charger and aux, and I can close it up and lock it up. So, you know, if I want to leave the radio on, charge my phone or something, I can lock it all up, be fine, and it keeps all that remote and stuff hidden. So now I just have to mount the box in here, which there is a support on the side here I'm going to tie it to, and should be good. So have everything mounted. Wiring harness is still out because of what I'm going to put here, but everything's tucked away. You know, remote works nicely. That's in reach, can, you know, go through radio and stuff. This is mounted here. Had to pull out the little cubby down here to get the bottom screws in. But now I can get, this can go all the way back. We can put our nice cubby in here once it comes in and playing music. You can either use the remote or works pretty nicely. Check it out. Here is my UK Miata clock cubby for NB Miata. It snapped in really nicely to this, you know, single DIN adapter for the Dodge here, and it's actually super rigid, and it was packaged real nice. And there's also like this stock little piece that screws on, you know, to support it, but I don't think there's a spot that's going to reach in the Stratus. But yeah, that's really solid. Nice little cubby. And I made sure to get one with a pigtail. And there's 5 wires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wires. I got to go through them because it's like ground, illumination, key on, and memory. You know, the battery wire. So it holds the clock. And once I figure that out, I can show you guys what's what and wire it up and get it in there. So went ahead Got it all wired up. At the end of the video, I'll post a link to where all the wires go, the little diagram. Now, I didn't use this red and black one. I think it's the dimmer wire. It was acting weird. So I got this blue and black to key on, blue and red's constant power, this gray and red I have to illumination, but I'm not sure if it's doing anything, and black to ground. So as you can see, we got the clock on. Let me turn off my flash and we'll see the light and make sure it's all lit up. Show you. And see, there it is, all lit up. See, it doesn't have dimmer, and the clock stays on. Hard to see, but clock stays on. Turn the car on, you get the light. So I think if you move this wire over to illumination, then the clock would just be off unless the lights were on, but can't really see it. So it's supposed to control dimmer, but that is how I have it wired for the Dodge, and it seems to work. So now I just got to bolt it in, throw on the cover plate, or the bezel around the cubby, and it should be set. So let me do that real quick. All right, so here it is, fully installed. I can say that this DIN slot I bought, I don't like because there's a gap. So this little DIN radio adapter, I'm either have to use this one because see, it's offset a little bit more, or get something else. I might just use this one. It'll move it up, it won't be centered, but at least I already have it. But it's kind of annoying. There we go. That is it, fully installed. Let me kick on the light again for you. There it is. It's in there. Like I said, I'm going to swap it over to this cubby probably because it's got a gap. I don't know why it's got a gap. Probably just a brand I bought. I don't know. The other one was not like that. That's so weird. That gap was not like that with this one. So bizarre. But I'll swap that out. That's simple. I think it looks good. So pretty easy install. I did have to get some light bulbs because it was these 73s. I don't know if that's the right one, but that's the closest I could find because this wasn't lighting up at all. I thought it was wiring something wrong, but there it is. So pretty simple, nice little install. Have a little cubby. Got my radio. And all set. So until next time.